Chapter 10. VITOs Time.
If there's one thing VITOs all around the world agree on, it's that their time is too valuable to waste. I've been selling to VITO for the past 3.5 decades, and at times, I've thought the world's VITOs must surely have been trained by the same executive coach on how to let everyone know how precious time is to them and how busy they are. Here are some of the more popular responses. I've got lots to do. What's on your mind? You've caught me leaving for a meeting. What do you want? I don't have a lot of time, so what do you want from me? Let's get started. I've got to run to another meeting in less than 5 minutes. Go ahead. I'll just sign these papers while you show me what you've got. I'm too busy for this. Today's your lucky day. You've got the CEO on the phone. What do you want from me? I've learned from experience that when you show VITO that you respect and honor his or her time, and you prove that your time is equally as important to you, you'll be granted enough of VITO's time to discuss what you need to discuss. The opposite is also true. If you waste VITO's time and act like yours isn't worth much, you won't get the time or the sale you're after. So how do you prove without a shadow of a doubt that you have the utmost respect for the time-compressed world in which VITO lives in? Start by accepting the reality of VITO's available time window for your first written message.
VITO Rule number 16. When you create any written correspondence that you want VITO to actually process, you'll have to make it a fast read. A fast read in VITO's world means 30 seconds.
Yes, that's right, 30 seconds. If you don't hit that target, it's round file time. You probably need a moment for that one to sink in, right? Well, take a few seconds and catch your breath. Here are some other realities that connect to VITO's narrow time window. If you want VITO to attend any type of presentation at all, in-person, web-based, remote video, whatever, you'll have to compress your thoughts and visuals as if you were showing them to someone with a severe case of ADD. If you don't, VITO will simply check out mentally, physically, or both. When you're finally on the phone with VITO, you have less than 3 seconds to break preoccupation and snag the intentional area of VITO's brain. You heard it right, 3 seconds. If you don't hit that target, you'll hear a click and a dial tone. When you're in person with VITO, you'll have less than 30 seconds of face time to prove that whatever time you've asked for will actually be granted. If you don't, your scheduled meeting will be instantly aborted. If you want to get a second appointment with VITO, you'll have to prove in some way, shape, or form that you can deliver value faster than anyone else in your space. If you don't, you'll never see VITO in person again. Believe it. These are real-world time frames you have to work with. I know they're intimidating the first time you come across them, but they're the price you must pay for entering VITO's world. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to hit them and make the most of them. But first, some specifics.
If you want VITO to lean into your phone call,
you must break preoccupation and snag VITO's attention within roughly the first 12 words of the conversation. Here's how the behind-quota salesperson with a zip code in sales hell usually opens the call with VITO. Hello, Miss Importanta. How are you today? Great. Hey, did I catch you at a good time? The purpose of my call today is to let you know, blah, blah, blah. Notice, this salesperson is toast before he or she gets to explain the purpose of the call.
if you want VITO to read any written correspondence,
You'll need to get your point across in 30 words or less. You'll put more effort, care, and attention into those 30 words than most salespeople put into their whole presentation, but the effort will be worth it. I'll show you how to find the right words and where to put them later on in the book. For now, understand that the days of multiple page letters, long copy, and long rambling conclusions to your presentations are over. That stuff might work for Seymour, but it won't work for VITO.
If you want VITO to attend any type of presentation,
you will have only 3 slides to show VITO. You will only put a maximum of 15 words on each slide. You will talk for no more than 30 seconds on each slide. You will order your slides as follows. Slide 1. The results VITO can expect and the time to value. This is the slide you are probably used to putting last. Get used to the new sequence. VITO needs to see this slide first. Slide 2. The resources VITO must spend, be it time, money, and/or talent. Slide 3. Social proof about who else in a similar industry is achieving similar results and/or your guarantee.
if you want VITO to remember your message for more than about 90 seconds, regardless of the medium you use to deliver that message,
then you will concisely cover these 4 topics near and dear to VITO's heart in this order: revenue, effectiveness and efficiencies of all operations and all individuals in VITO Incorporated, cost reduction without compromising quality or anything else, compliance with government and industry regulations. These should sound familiar. These are the 4 desired outcomes VITOs always are interested in generating.
if you want to leave a good first impression with VITO while you're meeting with VITO in person,
You'll do so in less than 30 seconds. That's right, you have 30 precious seconds to make your best first impression. Here's how that same zip code in sales hell salesperson typically opens the face-to-face meeting. Mr. Benefito, thanks for taking time to meet with me today. Before I tell you what we do at Zentity World Products and how we've helped other companies just like yours, I've just got to ask you about that gold-plated golf club hanging on your wall. Do you play golf? That salesperson just ate up 22 of those 30 precious seconds, and in the process triggered VITO's exit and the premature ending of this meeting. Never, ever open a meeting with VITO using an icebreaker. Icebreakers are for ships, not salespeople. You now have 4 new windows of time to work with. They may seem impossible to you, and I assure you that they're not. In the chapters that follow, I will show you how you can meet these time windows in a compelling, memorable way to build bridges and lasting relationships with VITO.